Your business isn't the goal. I know this sounds a little strange coming from someone who has chosen to become a business coach, but it's true. Your business is not the goal. Your business is actually the vehicle. But the vehicle for what? Time freedom, generational wealth, and margin to actually live the life that you thought business ownership was supposed to provide for you in the first place. But for most business owners, the vehicle ends up driving them. And maybe that's the way it is for you too. And I know that because for a long time, I was one of them. So let's rewind the tape. About 10 years ago, my perception of a successful business was pretty simple. Be the owner, be the one at the top, be the person who actually makes it all happen, does the work inside of the business. This is what I saw growing up. It's what my dad did, it's what my grandparents did, and it's what almost every small business owner in my community did too. The challenge, though, was that when they stopped working, so did the business. And reflecting on this, that's when it really hit me. Owning the business doesn't automatically create the freedom. If everything depends on you inside of the business, you don't own the business. The business actually owns you. So this real shift for me happened when I started to think like an investor, not as just an operator. That's really when things changed. That's when I started to build systems that worked even when I wasn't there. It's when I started to hire people who could lead and get things done, not just follow whenever I was there. And it's when I started to view every part of the business as an asset, not an obligation. So this is really how you start to buy back your time. This is really how you start to create that generational wealth. And it's how you start to build something that's worth passing down, whether it's to somebody in your company, to a family member, or to somebody in the next generation that's ready to continue with the thing that you've built. So if I can leave you with anything, I'm going to leave you with this. Your business isn't the finish line. It's actually the vehicle, but you get to decide where it takes you. And as a dad, I think about that every day because my kids are already learning lessons about business, about money, and about freedom that I didn't learn until much later in life. And that's what the next video is going to be about. So if you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, now is the time. You're not going to want to miss this next one.